Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I am the Crypto Crow. Now, obviously, we're seeing a red sea. Like, everywhere we look, it's red. Crypto coins all over the market are losing money. People are bailing out, selling. It's crazy. It's pandemonium. And a lot of people are asking, how do you make money in a red market? How do you make money in a bear market? And I was presented with this ICO as a paid review, but I was presented with this probably a week ago. And I was contemplating, and I'm like, man, I like this. I really like that. If it's legit, this could be amazing. But if it's not, it can be really damaging. And so I've been reading and reading. I actually read the majority of this white paper, trying to find holes, trying to find, oh, that's what they're up to. And I didn't find any. You know, looking up a lot of these people and a lot of what these guys have going on, I mean, it seems pretty legit. I could always be wrong. Like, everything I say could always be wrong. And those of you who know of my reviews, if I see something funny, I'm telling you. Like, I have some pissed off clients, I should say, who paid me to review their ICOs, and they didn't like the responses they got. So you guys know how I work, but what I'm looking at right now, this is the ARBITAO platform, and they're currently at ICO. And what this is, so there are a lot of issues. I've done a big video, got a lot of views in the past about arbitrage trading in cryptocurrency. Arbitrage is fundamentally where, let's say, Bitcoin is $8,000 on Binance, but it's $8,200 on Poloniex, okay? And there's a $200 margin there. And arbitrage is basically selling on one exchange or buying on one exchange, selling it at a profit on another, okay? And I talked in the past about people in like EVE Online. People that play EVE Online are big into arbitrage trading for EVE coins, right? Or ISK. They'll buy from one station, they'll sell a product at another station at a profit, and they'll just do that. And as they get these big haulers, so they can make these massive deals. Some of the problems, though, with arbitrage trading is trade volume, for one. So there might be a $200 margin on a trade, but it might only be for 0.05 Bitcoin, right? So there's profit potential there, but it may not be a full $200. It might not be a full Bitcoin in opportunity. The other problem with arbitrage trading is liquidity. It's basically having enough capital in all of these exchanges to benefit from the margins between one and the other, okay? So unless you have a significant amount of capital to make these trades, it can be very difficult for someone like me even to really be able to benefit. So what ARBITAO has done, so look at this. Now these aren't big like, 18% trades and things like that. The majority of these are not even over 1%, but they're consistent and they're constant. So looking at, here's EOS and Ethereum, Monero and Bitcoin. Let's look at this. Boom, here's the transaction. Okay, now these are completed, apparently to my understanding, these are completed trades. And these are the arbitrage transaction IDs to show these trades verified in the date and time stamp. The spread was 0.42%. They sold Binance, bought on Bitfinex. I mean, it's as simple as that. Now, what these guys are doing is they're creating a system. It's a decentralized system, which I find interesting. It's actually on the NAV platform. It's on the NAV blockchain. NAV being, was it like a high of $4 or $5? I think now it's at like pennies on the dollar. Let me double check. I think it might be 50-something cents. NAV coin. Okay, so it's 47 cents, but it was at a high of, there's over $4. $4.60. So it's at a huge discount right now. And the fact that these guys launched this platform on NAV, I've read about NAV in the past, but I never got into it. I was curious because the way that these guys want to, I guess the NAV blockchain actually has a side chain. This is stuff that I was picking up from their white paper. The NAV blockchain actually has a side chain that you can, it's for privacy or like for anonymous transfers. You're not going to be able to do that with the ARBITAO system or the ARBITAO platform or fork of NAV, okay? They're like, we don't need it. We're not using that. So some of the functionality of the actual NAV token is not going to be associated with the ARBITAO token. But ultimately what these guys are doing, so well, let me go into some metrics here, because I created them, I might as well use them. ARBITAO, what is it? It's a P2P proof of stake community-driven arbitrage engine on the NAV blockchain. Proof of stake being when you accumulate some coins, you hold them on your wallet, and they just grow. Okay? Why? To enable mess that up. To enable traders to profit from even bear markets with reduced risk. Okay? That's basically the why. How? By creating a system of community pools, sharing assets, to increase trade liquidity for more enter and exit points across multiple exchanges, okay? When I said August of 2018, because ultimately these guys, they want to meet their soft cap before officially launching the platform to the world. So that's kind of what they're waiting on. Now these guys, this is ICO pre-sale, okay? ICO pre-sale doesn't even start for 7 days, all right? So, all right. So ICO pre-sale doesn't start for 7 days. This video, typically when I'm doing reviews, I'll play a video. This is 6.5 minutes long. It's worth a watch, okay? Because they show their whole team. They show like this is a big operation. This isn't some they're gonna hate me, and I can't help it. It's just how I am. But listen to this guy talk. He sounds like a Russian, like, you know, like mess with me and you're gonna disappear kind of dude. But that's not to say that everything, I mean, it's just, I don't know, when I see people, I just relate them to something. I can't help it. And when I think something, I have to say it. And it's funny, well, anyway, here's the thing I'm going to say straight up. Going down here, like there are some of the things that they're using in their marketing that I'm like, okay, like this calculator, this is a profit calculator. All right, so you've got a bronze, silver, gold, platinum tier. Each of these tiers is ultimately in a pool, okay? And the more liquidity in each pool, ultimately the idea is the more liquidity in each pool, the more resources and capital each pool has, the more profit potential there are because you can take advantage of more trades from exchange to exchange, okay? I get it. It's brilliant, actually. And what's funny is ARBITAO is doing exactly what I brainstormed when I was doing my arbitrage video. If a lot of you guys watched that in the past, you'll know I was talking about, man, it'd be great to have something that did something like this. Well, here it is. So here's the thing. This is a calculator to show potential gains, potential lows, and all this other stuff. There's no guarantee. They have a disclaimer, like basically saying this is not a guarantee. Because I told them, I'm like, this is kind of BitConnecty. Like, in a sense that, like, they've got their referral system, proof of stake, all this other stuff. But the deeper I looked into it, so their affiliate program, they have an affiliate program, referral program. I tried to join it, but they don't want you in it unless you're not in the United States. They don't want anybody in the United States to touch this with a 10-foot pole, which kind of gives me some pause because they're very adamant. They didn't even want U.S. influencers hired like me to talk about this. Like, they told me that in Telegram. Like, we weren't even supposed to be hiring you. Like, our marketing company paid you. They hired you. We told them we didn't want U.S. influencers. So, to their credit, they're trying to be as, because they told me, they're like, we were instructed by legal that it's still very, very difficult to get through all of the SEC red tape. Like, that's basically what they said, and we don't want to take any chances. But what's done is done, and here I am. And here's the thing. I really kind of like this project. Nobody knows about this thing yet, though. They're just getting started. They're just promoting pre-ICO. They're not even at public ICO yet. So nobody knows about it. If you go to their Telegram, there's not even 1,000 people. If you go to their Twitter, there's not many people. These guys are literally like day one just getting started and building up the hype and building the word, spreading the word. So here's their roadmap. The roadmap is actually pretty solid, but it's looking for the fully decentralized arbitrage trading isn't looking to come until the third quarter of 2019 into the fourth quarter of 2020. So there's some time there. However, as I've understood it in the white paper, that's just the fully decentralized system. Like they have a system now that they're using and they're actively making trades on, which you're able to kind of look through the window of up here. and actually, you know, you can click these details. From what I understand, though, they said that the first, I wish they structured this. Okay, so bronze, silver, gold on here are just possible trades. The platinum, or he said the beta, something about somebody, one of the admins was, because I was questioning the admins like pretty thoroughly about a lot of this stuff, because I'm like, look, I want to see proof of this shit working. Like I want to see, where is this, like, how do I confirm these transactions? And I was trying to get some more information, and so overall, I'm going to say this, and then I'm going to get into the token metrics. If this proves to be legitimate, this is going to be a badass platform that I am excited to use when I can. I'm going to have to wait until the coin hits exchanges to be able to get in and get a position. But I think that there are a lot of people who love arbitrage trading, and there aren't many notable platforms out there to enable people to do it effectively. And with this platform, it's basically saying, okay, we've got, however many thousands of people in all these particular pools with assets that are basically distributed throughout all of the APIs, distributed throughout all the different exchanges. And then they have this algorithm that looks at, price, volume, all the different aspects of a trade, a potential arbitrage trade. And then it's making these trades for us. And then the profits are basically divvied up and delivered every day. And so, and you can take your money out, as I understand it, you can withdraw at any time. So it's not like, I don't think you're locked in. If you are locked in, I would be very frustrated about that. I think I saw something that talked about, yes, okay, silver pool, period, for 190 days. But I've read other things that said you can take your funds out at any time. So that's going to be, ultimately, I want to get this Russian mafioso guy. No, I'm totally kidding. But if I disappear, you know why. No. But I want to get this guy on Skype. I want to talk to him about this platform and get some of these other questions answered. Because I watched the whole video. I read the majority of this white paper, and everything looks so good that I'm actually kind of excited about it. But some of the questions that I have about lockup and things like that, I really want answered. And so, yeah, man, I'm so, like, here's the thing. How, all right, let's look at the token metrics, because I'm stuttering. All right, so ARBITAO, it's a platform. Tech is going to be great if this thing comes together and we can legitimize this. If this becomes proven to be an absolute legitimate platform, this is going to change a lot in arbitrage trading in crypto. The team looks really good, and there are a lot of people involved. The advisors are good. They do have a prototype, and you can look at the prototype, and you can come in and sign up right now. Like, you can join this right now and look at the trades that are happening. You can go into the dashboard and the wallet and everything. It's a proof of stake coin as well, which I also like. These guys are trying to create all sorts of ways to generate profit from their coin. And I really like how they're doing it. I just want to make sure it's all on the up and up, which I'm not 100%, but I am confident enough that this is real and that this is a legitimate platform. The total supply is 800 million, but they're going to burn everything that's not sold at ICO. The ICO tokens, they're putting 680 million of these puppies out on the market at an ICO price of 10 cents, which I think is very, very fair. The market cap, their max market cap is 48 million, but their soft cap is 20 million. So if they get to 20 million, they're fine. And I'm sure they will be. 20 million bucks, they should be able to pull this off quite well. However, the highest bonus is 40%, so they didn't get a point for that. Although it is for a very limited supply of the coin, I have to count it. The pulse is low. Nobody really knows about this yet. To my knowledge, I'm probably one of the first people even talking about it in the U.S., if not the only one. So we'll see, but hey, you know what? They're marketing good on their marketing department. They're like, look, you need some U.S. exposure to this thing. So here we are, and I really do kind of dig this. I trust this. As of right now, I trust everything I've read because it all makes great sense. Read the white paper. It's actually a pretty interesting read, and it doesn't read like, you know, a big convoluted mess. They just break down everything very well. But they're getting a 9 out of a total 13. And that's that. I mean, they're a 9 out of 13. They didn't quite hit the 10 mark. That's just because right now there's not much pulse around it. They would be a 10 out of 13. They would be a flying crow potentially with some more time. So know that, keep an eye. Join their Telegram. I highly suggest you join the Telegram. And especially if you're not in the U.S., you've got bounty options. And the bounty program, you've got a referral bounty, social bounty, Telegram, content bounty, video bounty, all kinds of bounties. All right. So lots of opportunity for you to get into this thing. I'm interested in their staking element. I'm interested in pretty much every facet of this thing. Pre-ICO details. Bonus of 40% for the first 10 million. So, and that round is only 2 days. So it starts on July 1st, ends on the 2nd. So, yeah, guys, I don't know what to say other than I really kind of dig this, and I hope to God it's legit, because if it is, I'm all in. I'm serious about that. I'm like, I want this to pick up some steam. I want to see some more examples of the technology. I want to do some interviews with these guys, or have some even private chats, man. I was trying to get some of these guys on Telegram today to ask them questions, but of course they're all really busy, and it's the weekend, and you know, so it's going to be difficult to get a hold of everybody. But as of right now, that's my review of ARBITAO, the decentralized proof of stake arbitrage trading platform, P2P, man. I mean, this could be huge. It really can. So I'm rooting for these guys in every possible way. Oh, I didn't even take away my metric sheet there. But I am rooting for these guys. These guys accept over 52 different currencies. Fingers crossed, all that fun stuff. I want this to be super awesome. I really do. So I'll be back soon with a quick feature. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I am the Crypto Crow, and we're going to take a quick look at Streamity. This is a quick paid feature. This is a decentralized cryptocurrency exchanger. So there's quite a few of them out there, but most of them don't convert to fiat, and that's ultimately what these guys are looking to do. Crowd sale and Stream Desk will be launched in 1 day and 12 hours. You can see that right behind me there. Crowd sale phase 2. So apparently they're up to they're up to about 7 million so far in crowd sale, so that's pretty good. Get the bonus of 20% currently. Join the sale, and we'll play this quick video as part of their little feature here.
Cryptocurrency market is one of the fastest growing and promising markets in the world right now. However, even today, customers do not understand how to properly convert cryptocurrency into fiat money fast and safe. There are a lot of cryptocurrency exchange services, but their commissions are highly overvalued. They lack security and scale. Moreover, these services are too difficult to use. Stream Desk is a person-to-person platform based on smart contract cryptocurrency exchange. Stream Desk will be a unique and fully automatic service with minimal commission and fair market price. Smart contracts will guarantee the perfect security, and the transactions of traditional currency will be conducted directly between users with the reception of the official signal from the payment system. This signal will serve as a warrant to unblock the smart contract. Stream Desk unites and protects its users.
So there you go, folks. About the project, Stream Desk is the first ever decentralized platform for exchanging cryptocurrency for any currency. This includes all variations of fiat currency, which allows users to trade without intermediaries, guarantees fair deals and security thanks to the architecture of smart contracts and API of payment systems. Expert ratings, everybody looks like they're voting this ICO up really, really high. Peer-to-peer platform, Stream Desk, decentralized application with a distributed database for the exchange of cryptocurrencies for fiat money. So a little glimpse at the interface there. And main advantages of Stream Desk over its competitors: minimum fees, which I will agree, a lot of these like CoinLily and like I don't or there's so many of them I don't even remember them all anymore. I don't use them because I thought they were all expensive. The user chooses transfer method himself. In most cases, there will be no fees in fiat money. Fees in the cryptocurrency vary from 0 to 2%. Using smart contracts. Smart contracts are an integral part of the Streamity ecosystem. Fixed rates of cryptocurrencies, freedom of cryptocurrency. Their partners, Civic, EOS, NEM, IT. What happened to NEM? That's what I want to know. These guys need to make a comeback because I was thinking about going in on them. So, yeah, take a look. Streamity.org. And depending on the country you're in, it'll redirect you to, you know, whatever English or what other language version. And then you can click up here and you can click Russian. I think that's Dutch, Korean, and so forth. So, yeah, check it out. This is just a quick feature to let you guys know that this exists. And so I would suggest you guys taking a look, maybe look through the white paper and find out if this is something that you might be interested in. Stick around and we'll be back after a brief message. Welcome back. Now I wanted to go over just a little bit of final thoughts. You know, I've seen, so being in the cryptocurrency space since basically November of 2017, I've seen a lot. I've seen a lot of patterns. I've seen a lot of activity. I've seen rises and falls of different ICOs and other companies. The market as it relates to the stock markets and technical analysis, predicting this, that, and another thing. Nobody knowing 100% what direction things are going to go. And with where we're at currently in the bear market, I think things are probably likely to start turning around soon. And when we do start our uptrend, a lot of people, including myself for a while now, have said that when we start seeing an uptrend, we're going to see huge multi-$1,000 gains in hours. That when this uptrend starts, that it's going to be very overt and blatantly apparent to the world. My tone is kind of changing on that a little bit because I'm starting to realize just how much volume of activity is going on behind the scenes that we don't know anything about. And so when this uptrend starts, it's not going to be until, like I said previously, the two worlds kind of come together and we cross over. When the retail market starts to meet the price action or the price entry of a lot of any institutional money or over-the-counter deals that have been made for the purchases of various currencies, especially Bitcoin. And, you know, when I think about things long-term, like when you think about things as a speculator, playing swing trades, you know, on the daily or weekly or whatever your swing trades are, your day traders who get in and out, you know, in a 24-hour period, no matter what's going on in the market. And the bot traders who are just constantly just dip, you know, with the bots. When I think about the difference between mindsets in terms of the speculators, the retail traders, like myself, and I guess I'm a little bit on both sides of this fence in the sense that I speculate with Bitcoin. I swing trade Bitcoin. I'm always trying to improve my position so that I can basically accumulate and cash out gains at the right time so that I can live my life the way I want to live. My altcoin portfolio, however, it's all completely down. My altcoin portfolio should probably be worth, I don't know, a few $100,000 maybe, I don't know, but it's not. It's worth fractions of that. And while it can be disheartening to see a lot of your long-term holds go down so much in this Red Sea that we're seeing today, I think about the people who invested in major projects early on. You know, a lot of the major corporations that we know of today as being the biggest, baddest stocks to own long-term for retirement and other things. I think about that when I invest in technology today in the cryptocurrency space. And when I see the market being where it's at, I look at it as an absolute buying opportunity. And this is my own personal opinion. But the currency market, the cryptocurrency market today, the altcoins are so low that many are at prices below where they were at ICO. And so if you are new to the cryptocurrency space and you've seen all of us, all of the people out here in the world who have made a lot of money in cryptocurrency in 2016, 2017, and you see all the new Bitcoin millionaires and billionaires, know that the time is now for you as well. And I absolutely mean that. Right now, we have an opportunity to buy in with fiat currency at prices lower than they were right before the big Bitcoin bull run of 2017 into 2018 that ended in January of 2018. A lot of the cryptocurrencies that were bought prior to that and cashed out, a lot of which made a significant profit for their holders, you now have an opportunity to get in even lower. Why? Because SEC regulation has stepped up. Because the institutional money has come into the table. Because there's so many factors that are lining up for a lot of the big players who now recognize, the financial institutions, the big banks. Everybody was playing catch up at the end of 2017 and the end of 18. And so now we're seeing all these people realizing the profit potential in the cryptocurrency market, and the market manipulation has been stacked. It's been packed, and it's been pushing the market down to positions before the big bull run made so many other people rich. Now they want their turn. And so they're pushing this market down to new lows so that they have the opportunity to get in with much bigger money and send this thing into the stratosphere. And I do believe that the Bitcoin and altcoin market are ultimately going to surpass the all-time highs of the early 2018 by massive multitudes. The market cap of the cryptocurrency space by late 2018, early 2019, I think is going to be substantially larger than that of early 2018. And I think that we're going to see that start taking its shape here within the next 30 to 60 days, and up we go. That is my own personal opinion. So if you're just now getting into the cryptocurrency space and you're wanting to start learning, I suggest you learn everything you can. Do what I did. Spend 30 days making your wife crazy and your family nuts because all you do is research, learn, and educate yourself, and you will be well rewarded. And that's my biggest thing. Those are my final thoughts. The market is not dead. Cryptocurrency is going nowhere. What's happening is a slingshot effect. It's literally being pulled back by the financial institutions that want to get in at positions better than most of us got in. And once that slingshot has let go and released, it's going to shoot far beyond where it started. Those are my final thoughts. Until next time, crow your coins, folks. Thanks for joining me.